Hello guys, good morning. It's me again, Ryan, and I'm back with an okay day. So it was a really quick day trading for me because I had to leave my desk right at the open and to run some errands. But I'm back in my desk. I'm gonna make a quick recap and probably answer some questions, share my take profit hotkeys, and a bunch of things. So if you're here, please stay and stay tuned. And before everything else, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel for daily updates, at least if I have time, and follow me in my social media accounts. And yeah, I did not record my trade today because I had to leave, but I'm going to show you what I traded and some of my hotkeys. Maybe I can share those and answer your questions. So today I traded, I even posted on Twitter, Instagram, I'm going to be trading just probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes today. That's what I did. So I stopped trading after this. I had to leave 9:45 exactly. So I stopped out. So today I traded INO, but first I actually traded I said I'm gonna trade just INO, but APHA was moving actually, but I stopped out. So I was watching TLRY. I didn't want to trade TLRY because the range is too much. It's too much. Even APHA, I said, okay, I'm sure this is going to be a long, because it's down a lot and it's an SSR. I'm pretty sure this will just go up. So I had a long bias, but I don't have time to trade today. So yeah, so look at that move. I was expecting this to move $5, and look where it is now. Like, just so many opportunities there if you can just trade like more than 2 hours. But for me, I only trade 30 minutes to 1 hour max. But if I can do 30 minutes, I'll be happy because I have a day job. Yeah, but there's so much opportunities there. Look at that, it's going to my target now, 1914. Look at that, my buy lines are here, in here. I was expecting this to get rejected here. If not, it's gonna go up from 1650 all the way to 1914. So that was the target that we had. Right, and I had it $5 here. So ATR for APHA is $2.76. So I was expecting it to move about $5. So this kind of like area now that you can probably start slowly shorting here in this area, but we don't want to do that because we're done for the day. So also, oh yeah, how did I trade that? So how did I trade APHA? I actually took it long for opening 1 minute orb. So I took it long here, added, and took some off here. I reduced my size because I thought it's gonna drop, and then I stopped out at break even, and then it dropped. And then I thought if it's strong it's gonna break the 16, but I did not. So look at that, it held 15 area, so that's where it started. Reversing, and it moved about $4, right? So I had like a buy level here, but I kind of got stuck in, what's this, INO. So I took INO long. This was FOMO because I was kind of late and I stopped out in APHA. I wanted to take this break here, for VWAP, and then it's gonna break 16. I thought it's gonna go up, but I recognized I was wrong. Immediately I stopped out and I shorted it. I even added a few times, I think 2 times here. After I stopped out, I pressed my hotkeys 2 times, and then look at that drop. I added here, took some more off, really good green, added here, and then stopped out, and then yeah, we had to leave. Yeah, that's it. It was a great week for me. Today was not a lot of profit. It's just, but it's more than what my goal is. More than 1 hour goal. Our only goal is to make at least 1% or 1 hour. Yesterday I made 2 hour. The other day I went probably 3 hour. I can't remember, but I have days I make 3 hour. I'm happy, like net, right? So What else? Maybe I'll ask some questions, because I gathered some questions, recent questions from YouTube. One of the questions is level 2 in time and sales. The way for me, level 2 is kind of like just a guide if it's gonna break down, or break up, or break. So normally I like trading it in round numbers, right? So as you can see here, I have 16. So for me, if this is going to break, I probably anticipated for a breakout at 16. So I probably was looking for a large order at 16, like 4 digits. This one is 3 digits, right? So if you can see 4 large orders sitting there, if it gets filled, it's going to go to 1620, and after 1620, if it holds, it's going to go to 1650 and consolidate. It's going to continue to break off pre-market and then go on there. But the thing is, it got rejected here. It didn't even go, let's see here, 1674. It didn't even break. So I was like, okay, I was wrong there. Immediately I shorted it for a breakdown of this 1 minute here, somewhere here. So I shorted it here, and then there you go, and then round number here at 15. So that's what actually I was expected. And then this 1450 is also half round number, and it's a level from this 8 a.m. candle here. So yeah, so I recognize that, okay, maybe this is, you know, like drained already, and we're kind of close to 15 minutes. So I took most of it here, just shorted small here, and then I stopped out, and we have to follow our rules. Yeah, so timing sales, it's, you can tell that there's an action if you can see like really fast motion. Give me 1 sec. So as you can see here, I have a time and sale next to, give me 1 sec. So I have, like, in this time and sale here, right, I have another time and sale here on my right, which has filtered 500 shares. So you can see here, you can see much bigger orders here getting filled, and you will see the colors. And I wish I can show you, but yeah, so that's it. Like, just put another time and sale next to it with 500 shares filter and above, because this one is 0, like normal. So you just, these are just normal. So it's, and I even filtered the colors, so as you can see, I only see red and green. Yeah, like green and red, and then you'll see the colors, crazy colors. You will see it, you will feel it, and there's momentum. You will see it, and you see large orders here. It's just, I think it's from experience, you will kind of tell. So if you record your screen as well, you will try rewatching your trades every day, and then you will see what you missed. Yeah, what else? That was a question from April. Level 2 in time and sales. For John, so these are like Filipino traders. I'm really happy. I met a lot of Filipino traders. I'm happy. John is also Filipino, I think. He asked about, I lost a month of worth of gains in just one losing day. Yes, it happened to me, like when I first started, probably my first year. I had no stops. Most of the time when I enter a trade, I had no stops. So I had to, let's put it, so most of the time when I trade, I had no stops. So I had to, you know, I will get squeezed most of the time, or, you know, stock will drop on me. So I don't know. So what happened there, since I lost a lot already, I didn't know what to do. I panicked, I froze. So what happened is, for me to recover, I have to re-average down or re-average up, right? So yeah, and I was on heavy size as well. So, and just like that, in one day, I lost 1 month of, like, I was green for the whole month, like no losing trade. I was really straight that time. And then there's just one trade that I hulked out. They call it hulk out, right? And I lost all my gains in just one losing trade. And I tried to recover. Still, I lost more. But now how I overcome it, so I recovered all the losses and everything. So how I recovered this, I have a max loss at least probably 3 times, like 3 Rs or 3% of my account. If I reach that, I actually have that in my account now, like wherein it will remind me that it will give me a warning that if I reach that loss, it will remind me, and then it will give me like time to think if I should trade more. I'm kind of getting better now on controlling my max loss. So I hope it continues. So because that's how you lose a lot more trades. Because if you keep forcing yourself to gain back, then you will lose more. Yeah, so there's another question from Boyd's dad. So how do you predict price ranges? So this is interesting actually. So the way I predict price ranges is, let's look at probably APHA. Yeah, APHA is probably a good one. Give me one sec. So yeah, let's look at APHA. So I was predicting APHA for a $5 move, right? So now it's at $4.99. That's crazy. Let's look at this. Give me one sec. So look at that, $4.99. I expected this to move $4.99. See that, $5 in there. So it's just like a kind of like a prediction, but not entirely it's going to be 100%, but you will have like a kind of like a guide how much it will move. So it will, you will see if you still have room to recover, or maybe retrade. But the thing is, I'm not doing this full time, so I can't really catch those whole $5 move. So maybe in the future, one sec. Maybe in the future I will do that. Okay, so let's go at APHA. So the way I predict ranges is based on ATR. So this daily ATR is $2.72. Average volume of APHA is 19 million, or let's say 20 million. So if a stock move 10%, or let's say if a stock move 5%, it's gonna move at least 1 ATR, right? It's gonna move for the day. If let's say this is 20 million, so if the pre-market volume is 2 million, that's 5% in the pre-market. If the pre-market volume is 5%, it's gonna move at least $2.50. Make it round number, or not $2.72 if you want. So if the pre-market volume is 10%, which is probably 2 million, 10%, right? Wait, what did I let's make it simple. If the pre-market is 5%, it will move 1 ATR. If the pre-market volume is 10% of its average volume, it will move twice as this. So it'll be like $5. So if I'm not wrong, pre-market volume of APHA, let's see, APHA, yeah, so pre-market volume of APHA today, so this was my scan. Give me one sec. Okay, not sure if you can see that. Give me one sec. I need time. Yeah, so here, this was my scanner this morning. If you refresh this, you'll see more. So I was watching INO, ACB, and TLRY, those first 3, because the volume is great. So as you can see, ACB, not ACB, APHA actually. I did not trade ACB because I didn't like the price. I don't like trading ACB. So APHA, I have experience with it, so that's why I trade APHA. So volume APHA is 2.6 million, right? So 2.6 million, that's about 10%. 10% of this, right? More than 10%, but roughly 10%. And I said ATR is 272. So that's, it's gonna move twice as that. So that's like $5, right? and look where is APHA now. See, $5, easy as that. So but it doesn't happen. It's not 100% accurate, but it gives you a guide where to trade, levels and everything. So if you go to APHA, I know from 15 it's probably gonna go to close to $20 because that's $5, right? So it made the whole range already. So you probably can start shorting here. You can probably, I don't know, you don't know what's happening here, right? Because it hasn't moved it hasn't I don't know how to say it in English. So it hasn't made the move yet, the $5 move yet, but you know it's gonna move $5. So if it reaches $5, the range, if it reaches $5 like this, you can probably start shorting and taking long. So like here, you can start shorting. If it starts here going down here, then you can start taking it long, right? So if you wait patiently for that prediction, it will give you an edge. Winning. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time talking in English right now. It's probably because it's 8:30 already. So you'll give you a more winning percentage. So enough of that. I'm tired of talking. That's how I predict range. What else? So how long? I have a question from Jose. How long did it take you to find consistency? Probably took me 2 years, like to kind of master, to kind of like not be scared of trading the open, because it took me at least 2 years. First, on my first year, you know, it's like learning everything, trading small shares. Second year was, you know, like trying to add more size, and then, you know, I had big losses, and then, you know, try to recover. On my third year, like I think this is my third year now, I'm better. So, you know, if you keep doing this every day, it's like going to school. I'll give it 4 years. If I'm still not really good in 4 years, there's really no point of doing this. But I can see I see progress. I'm getting better. So that's why I said, you know, give it 1 year to try it. Just don't. The market is always right. Second year, see how it goes. Third year, it takes time. So don't quit your job unless you're really good. I've seen a lot of good traders. They become really good in just a year, probably because they don't have a day job. I have a day job. I only have 1 hour max to trade or to watch the market. Yeah. So hotkeys. Yes, hotkeys. So I'm gonna share you my hotkeys. So these are the hotkeys I use when I take profit, as you can see here. So this is what I use when I take profit at the open, because it's in market. I have this reverse command. This is really cool, because the cool thing about reverse command, so if you're long, it will take it will sell. If you buy it, it will sell. If you short it, it will long, like it will buy it. Opposite. So you will not make a mistake. On my first year, I always ended up, instead of covering or taking profit, I always end up adding. So I found this hotkey command, or reverse command, and yeah, I never had that problem anymore. So this, I have, if the spread is huge, I use a limit order. So you can kind of look at this. I have this limit order. So sometimes, because Smart M is market, it will, you know, it's kind of like, it's like you don't know what price you will get filled. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get like huge slippage, like 20 cents. Imagine. So if you have a Smart L, you're gonna put a limit. So if you're long, you're gonna put it at ask, right? So you're not taking profit based on the spread. So if you're short, then you will, you know, if you're short, then you're gonna take profit at bid, whatever the bid number is. You can add or plus minus as well if you want. You can add if you want. You can tweak it. Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste it in my community. I'll copy this, and if you can check my channel, give me one second. Yeah, so if you go to my channel, just type in youtube.com/RyanPDT. Yeah, /RyanPDT, and then it will go to my channel, and then you can see here learning. Take your time. Learning how to trade takes a while. So I always remind myself that it's not easy. It takes years and years and years and years. So if you go to community here, I've community here, you can always put questions or whatever. I don't know how to use this. I've never used this before, but I can probably type in, not that. Yeah, so I'll type in my shortcuts here for taking profit, and you can just copy it. TP with short limit. So maybe let's put the market. Maybe TP with market order. So you can just copy this, put this in your, try it. Okay. Oh, this is for so this is for long. Oh, this is for short. Okay, so you'll see it here. So you just go to community and then copy whatever. Try it in sim first. So this is take profit for short, take profit for long, and then take profit with market. So try that. I'm gonna post this. I've never tried this before. Oh yeah, it's here. Or you can just take a photo of this and then try it yourself, right? So yeah, it's now in my community channel. So if you go here, you probably will see it here. Take profit with market order, take profit short, okay, take profit long. So just go here, and I have another favor. So again, if you yeah, so just you can probably just go to community and you'll see it there. Read more, blah blah blah, and then copy paste it. So if you have any questions, I prefer if you can go to the community area and just type in your questions there. Yeah, and have another favor actually. So yeah, like major questions, just put it in the community. If you can help me, since I reached about 1,000 subscribers and I need 1,000 hours as well. I need 4,000 hours of views or watch hours. If you can help me, if you can go to my playlist and just hit play all here and just mute it. Mute. Put it to mute and just let it play in the background. Oh, sorry about that. So same here, if you can go to stream. I've been streaming secretly. If you go here, it will play the market stream that I was doing, and then you can just put it in mute. If you can play all those two playlists, if you can help me just play this two playlist on the background, I'll get more watch hours, and then it will help me monetize my YouTube channel in the future, because I need 4,000 hours, right? This video is taking so long now, so nothing else to say actually. Happy Friday. It's gonna be a holiday on Monday. Oh, it'll be great for you to add questions. Maybe I can make a video on Monday if you want, because I'm free on Monday. So let's gather all the questions again, and I'll answer them if I have time. Yeah, I made a recap, answered questions, hotkeys, communities, and playlists. So those are my goals today. Yeah, nothing else to say, and have a great day, and have a good long weekend, everyone, and stay safe, wear masks, and stay positive. Cheers.